Styling a shelf can be a challenge. I've really spent the last few years studying images of pretty bookshelves and figuring out what are those little tiny elements that make a shelf look so pretty and styled. So today I'm excited to share with you a few tips on how to style your shelves without making them look cluttery or messy. Before we talk tips, I've got to show you where these shelves started and how far we've come. So let's rewind about 6 months. So the shelves are white right now, and we've put every decoration we own onto the shelves to get them out of the boxes, but we're gonna be painting them black, and I have a feeling they're gonna be beautiful. All right, today's the day we get started on our project. We're so excited. And I'm here prepping and getting everything ready. I need to start taping. There's a lot to do, cleaning out everything. So then when he gets here, we'll get started on the fun stuff that's really gonna change the space. Okay, I need your guys' opinion. Tell me what you like better, 2 or 3 shelves. Let me show you. 3 shelves is usually, sets of 3 are usually more pleasing to the eye, but I can't fit as many things in here, it's too tiny. And so I feel like all the decor I have is taller and bigger, and I like chunkier things. So I'm leaning more towards 2, but tell me if you guys think it looks weird. I don't know. So when you walk in, you'll just see all this pretty white, and then this will be a nice pretty, I think we're doing either satin or matte finish in the same black magic color that we did our front door, which you can't see right now because it's all covered in plastic. So otherwise I'd show you. I think it's gonna turn out really pretty. So I'm just sanding everything with my electric sander here. I could cry. I just love it so much. Okay, we got the primer on. It's starting to come together. I'm so excited. So I think Bill's a little nervous about this dark color now that he's seeing it, but because he's just so used to seeing it all bright. But I think it's gonna be the perfect thing that we need to just add interest, so it's not just one big white house. We need some other elements going on. So now that you've seen how much work went into making these shelves black, you can fully appreciate all the work that went into this area. The shiplap, the painting, the primer, the sanding, new hardware. Oh, I'm tired just thinking about it. So now we can talk styling because we're at this point. And now I'm gonna empty out all of these shelves and then put it back together. So I always start with books. I go around my house and I gather all the books I can find in all different sizes. I typically pair them in sets of 3, and I do some horizontally and some vertically leaning against the shelf. I try to pair them in similar colors, and I try to disperse them evenly throughout the shelves, depending on what looks good. It usually takes a little trial and error, and I just kind of play around until I get it right. When I pick out books, I take off all the paper covers, plastic covers, and I just leave them plain. I want to point out something. The content of the book is not as important as the color of the book when decorating. So you want to pick books that have a cover that fits into your color scheme. So you can either go through your own stash at home and see what color books you have, or I have even been known to shop at Goodwill and buy books just for the color of the cover. All of these books are ones that I actually bought for the purpose of reading, and they just happen to work out. But I'm not against going to Goodwill and buying solely for color, and I have done that in the past, especially when I was going for a pink theme or yellow theme, and one time I had a rainbow themed bookshelf, and so I had to shop for all the different colors. So anyway, little tip for you. Next, I use picture frames. If I have a black shelf, then I usually will do lighter frames. And if I were to have a white shelf, then I would do black and darker frames. So I picked these white ones and these wood color ones to bring in some warmth and add in that color of wood that I love so much right now. But a good place to get art is a place called Juniper Prints or Etsy. Short girl problems, I needed a stool. But you can pick out your own art and print it, and it's a little bit cheaper that way. I'll link some of my favorite places to get printable art below. The last and final step is decor and accessories. This is the fun part. This is where you can play with textures like wood, and sometimes I like to use beads or vases. You can really play with different textures like maybe baskets or plants or some metal elements. And then I usually just finish off by kind of like tweaking everything and seeing what I like and what looks good. It's good to have some empty space, and then it's good to have some little items around your house that you can just like add in if you need something else. Let's check out the before and after. Look at what a difference that black paint made. I love the way it turned out. I love the way the shelf is styled. It feels very classic but minimalistic. Now I want to show you guys a picture of my old house just to give you another inspiration. There's so many different ways to style shelves, so I hope this gave you some inspiration and maybe a few ideas. And what's cool is that your shelves will be completely your own because you'll be adding your own decor and items, art, and maybe personal pictures. So good luck, and I hope you found this helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe below, comment, like, all the things. Thank you so much for watching.